Hello, this is Treya from the channel Trachomatic. This is a tutorial about aim awareness and how aiming head level and simple beginner tricks can help you with better aim. So starting off in the practice range, so when you're looking at people, obviously the number one tip for you is to aim at their head level. However, that can be a bit tricky whenever it comes to people who play other games. Head level in this game is a little weird in the matter of, depending on how close you are to the target, you might not be aiming center mass of your screen. So obviously if you're here, you would have to crouch. It said if you're wanting to aim head level from a lower angle, obviously there's a straight angle, and above there's that angle. The best way to look at it is look at a wall, knife the wall at head level of your thing, and that's where you want to keep your cursor. So you basically keep your screen like that and see how that goes. Let me turn down my volume a little bit as well. It's a little loud. So this is a lot about aim awareness and how things are. So a lot of the aiming in this game is obviously a lot of practice, putting time in the range and so forth. However, a lot of the time you want to set yourself up in your ones, for example. This video goes also for a friend for the most part who's also looking at this. If you're playing Vise, where you want to aim is right above that little center crack right there. You'll always be aiming head level if you do that. So it's all about sectioning off your ones. You could be in a fight here, and and there's a very different dynamic. If you're on a one-on-one engagement here, you want to make sure that you at least clear your angles before that you're going to peek this person again. The last thing you want is to peek this person, then someone peek from right about there, and the next thing you know, you get killed. Looking at it from that angle, I said you would clear, or you could set up your, set up your ability here. Blind, if it hits someone, then you are able to clear out that section and re-peek these and get a kill. However, obviously, there's one big thing that a lot of new players do. They aim more towards the ground because what they're doing is that they're basically not focusing their vision on the target in front of them. So when you peek like that, you got to make sure that, hey, you're aiming towards their body level at the least. Here you can do that, and there's a chance you can still get a headshot. If you're aiming down here, you're going to miss a shot or two, and then it can be the difference between life or death. My general tip is to always at least aim right at the neck if you're new to this, because aiming right at the head is going to be very hard for beginners. But it's all about aiming, where your most focal point is. If you crouch down, you'll be at head level if they crouch there. However, you want to get to the point where you want to eventually start clicking heads like this. And this is where this becomes really useful, about setting yourself up in a way that you can hit headshots. Because whenever you're crossing this vision, for example here, they're at a higher level than you. So you're going to have to aim your crosshair a little bit more up. It's like if you're trying to peek this right here, you have to aim your crosshair higher where it won't hit target. Basically the main point is obviously just go into the range, practice what feels good for you, and what weapons you're going to play best with. A lot of aim can also be up to gunplay. For example, I like the Vandal over the Phantom. However, some people can do better with this because they has less recoil and a really good time to kill. Anyways, that'll be all for this video. I hope some of these tips could be of use to you, and thanks for listening.